Hi everybody, my name's Alex, and this is my coming out story. It all started for me, I guess about when I was in, I don't know, grade 5? Grade 5 is when guess I started liking guys. And then I didn't say anything about it to anybody until grade 9. When I hit grade 9, I called one of my best friends at the time, crying, and I was like, oh my god, I'm bisexual, but you can't tell anybody. She had promised me she wouldn't tell a soul, and by the time I woke up the next morning, it was all over everything. It was all over my Facebook wall, all over my friends' statuses. It was everywhere I looked. And it was bad. Like, everybody, I went to a school of 1,000 people, and at least 999 of them knew I was bi. And it was like the most horrible thing that could happen for me. And it actually drove me to suicide. But that's a story for a different video, like, in the future, maybe. But, yeah, so, it literally, yeah, so that's for the other video. Back on track here. Yeah, so it was the worst thing that could happen for me. And I was one of the most insanely popular kids in my school. Like, I knew all the teenagers in town, and then all of them knew I was bi, and it literally just like that, and I lost everything. People weren't looking at me the same, they were seeing me as this weirdo now, and I actually hated it. It was horrible, but then I still had my friend I had come out to, and she had apologized for telling everyone. I was mad at her, and then she did the worst thing possible. She decided that, it's hard to explain. She decided that when she got mad at me, she could use it against me. So we got into a fight one day, and she literally, in the middle of the school, in the busiest part where all my friends were, she literally turned around and screamed in my face, "Get out of here, you fucking faggot." So I told her she was a dumb cunt, she was gonna be a high school dropout teen mother. And by the way, I was right. She's currently 7 months pregnant and dropped out of high school. No job. So I kind of count that. I hate that I was the one who had said it to her. But at the same time, I'm like, when I was right. It serves you right, bitch, but that's different. That's another story that's way over there. Okay. So. But yeah, so then I was like, I'm never talking to you again about anything. And she literally thought I was joking. I'm in grade 11 now. So it's been 2.5 years since I last talked to her. And yeah, so I can hold a grudge for a long, long, long time. And I'm not proud of it, but yeah, so it's whatever. But okay, one thing that really bothers me, and I have to say this now before I forget. Okay, the wall behind me here, this one here, it is literally purple. My hair is blonde, my hat is blue, and my shirt is black. It drives me crazy because everyone tries to sit there and tell me my wall is pink, my hair is red, my hat is black, my shirt is blue. It drives me crazy. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But yeah, so back to the story. I get distracted a hell of a lot. So, yeah, if you don't like it, I know there's that little back button in the top left corner of your screen. Feel free to click it. I don't blame you. It drives my friends crazy all the time. Okay, so if you're still here now, I win. You can put up with me being distracted. I have ADHD, so I'm allowed to be. But yeah, so me and her haven't talked in like 2.5 years now. And I do miss her sometimes. But yeah, not really. It's a complicated relationship. Once again, that's for the video I do later. Okay, so after I had been kind of forced into coming out to everybody, once again, we're back to complicated. I ended up meeting a boy at my youth group. I went to a youth center. I met a boy there who I liked him. He was cute. I loved him. He was just so, like, small. He came up to, like, my shoulder. And I, like, loved it. He was just so small and cute. And he was a total emo kid, basically. And so I ended up over Facebook telling him I liked him and asking him out. After I did that, he agreed to go out with me. And then we dated for about a week. Like, everybody knew that we were dating, except for my family, because I hadn't come out to them yet. I'll get to that later. But, so, me and him dated, and he was one of my first boyfriends, and he literally, like, broke my heart on Valentine's Day, and I cried forever about him, and I ended up hating him for it. So, yeah. And it's just the way it went with him. Me and him dated like twice more. And I actually punched out a kid because they walked up to him right in front of me, pushed me out of the way, and looked him in the eye and went, "Silly faggot, dicks are for chicks." So I spun them around, punched him in the face, and walked away. Yeah, it was horrible, I know. But I loved it. So, yeah. Sorry, I know I keep talking with my hands. It's because this is kind of an uncomfortable subject for me. I don't know why. I'm okay with being bi. It's just, I don't know. But anyways, so then, like, literally the day me and this guy broke up, I was sitting in my room crying, and my brother came in and asked me if I was dating this guy. So, not even lying to him, I'm like, no, I'm not. So, yeah. I technically didn't lie, so I don't have to feel bad. But I never really came out to my parents. Well, I did with my dad. I didn't live with my mother, so I didn't really come out to her. I came out to my friend's mother because I was living with them. And I basically just blurted out when I first met her. I was like, "I'm bi." And she was like, "Okay." So that's kind of how she found out. And then my father, we didn't know each other. Like, I didn't know him at all. And me and him started talking on Facebook, and then on Skype. Then one day on Skype, my computer was messing up, and so I just kind of decided that was the day, even though my computer was messing up, I just kind of sat there and started crying and crying, and he couldn't figure out what he said or did. And I was like, Dad, you didn't do anything. I'm bi. I'm fucked up. So he was like, no, you're not. I love you. If your mom has anything different to say about it, you can come live with me. So eventually I did end up moving in with him. I live with him now in my magical purple room. Yeah, I'm fucked. Get over it. But yeah, so then soon after I moved out here, my mother and my little sister moved out here. So yeah, it's not very. It's freaking screwed. Some days I just wanna like rip my hair out over this. But yeah, but along with moving out here, complicated as it was to come out the first time, I literally had to do it a second time. And it went better the second time because I knew the worst thing that could happen to me personally. So I just kind of went like, I told this person and this person and this person and this person, and then we just decided, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but this is how I literally met my twin. I have a twin. He looks almost exactly like me. He has black hair though, and we're both bi. And he was just coming out, so me and him decided we were gonna go all over our school, who is 2,000 people, well, 1,800. We decided we were gonna go up to everybody we can find and be like, we're bi, guess what, you wanna join us? And by the end of it, we had like 10 people in our group walking around being like, we're bi, we're proud. So yeah, then my whole school knew. Oops. But yeah, so it wasn't that bad the second time. I wish it went as good for me the first time as it did the second time. But then again, there's just some things in life that make you who you are. And you just have to do that. Like, no matter how bad it is, you have to go through that. And yeah, no matter how hard life seems sometimes, just remember there's somebody out there who loves you. And there's somebody you're gonna make very happy one day. Like, I've had multiple friends who have been bullied to the point where they made an attempt at their life and were successful. I've actually been to, in the last 5 years, I've been to 15 funerals. I averages out about 3 a year. But whatever. And yeah, so I've had to watch 15 friends go in the ground over something as stupid as bullying. But I'll talk about that in another video. I'm gonna be doing lots of these, probably maybe tonight. I don't know. But yeah, but that was my coming out story. And I just hope if this video can just help one person get the courage to come out. You may not have the experience I did. I hope to the goddess that you do not, and that your experience is exactly how you want it to be. I hope your friends accept you. I hope you find someone that you can tell who's not gonna spread it all around. And if you want to tell somebody but you don't know who, you can always just message me or add me on Skype. And my Skype name's sexyboy169, SEXIBOI169. And yeah, like, if you just want someone to talk to about this, or you want to tell someone, I probably won't know you or know your friends, so you won't have to worry about me like running it all over Facebook or being like, haha, you're a fag. I'm bi, I'm proud. I want anyone else who's in the closet about being bi to come out and be proud with me. Today is April 17th. Tomorrow I will not be doing a video because some of you may not know this, but April 18th every year is National Closet Day, and you can choose to take, as someone who's bi or gay and have pride, you, or even straight, you can choose to take an oath of silence for the day. Again, it's for people who are in the closet who can't speak out and say, like, yell from the rooftops, I'm bi, I'm gay. So tomorrow I won't be talking at all. And my twin won't be, his girlfriend won't be, and a couple other friends won't be talking. So if you guys want to join, like my video so I can know who joined me. I hope this video helps someone, and I love you all. You should all have the same love for each other. I think that there should not be bullying about this subject. But once again, I love you all. This is one of my first videos. So yeah, I love you all. You're all beautiful. You all deserve to have the life you want with whoever you want. And so after midnight tonight, I'm not talking till midnight tomorrow night. So